Hello, collective. We're gonna get right into this message because so far you got somebody that wants closure with you. All right, man or woman, whether it's family, friend, foe, friend, they want some closure. Next card. Speaking of somebody speaking ill about you at work, they want you to shine. Hmm. Wants closure. Yeah. Come on, collective. All right, let's keep going. Speaking ill about you at work. You got Alan. That's out here. Someone's name can be Alan. Be Alan. Give me one more on this message. Give me one more. Gave me two, but um, you got Sage film, Sagittarius film. I see somebody returned to sender. Got some people shook. They wanted to come out, but very good, very good. Next card, bully. Whoever this is, they somebody that's a bully at work that is talking ill about you. Somebody love to talk shit. You got student out here. This person could be a student. They could be in college. They could be in high school. Don't have to be, but somebody could be a student, college student. Whoever this reading resonates with could be a student, could be in college. And somebody was in the closet the whole time. As the card says, he was in the closet the whole time. So this person could want some closure with you. He could be a she as well. So put the roles as you need to. Gender is fluid. So yeah, that's what we got out here so far. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and clarify. But I feel like whoever this is regarding work is possibly somebody that you high priestess. Like you probably already know who this person is. For some of you, it's regarding someone possibly at your child's job or somebody that they work with. Now that they back in school, it could be a senior in high school. So this could be something going on with them. Doesn't have to be, but take it how it resonates. All right, because bully is out here. You got student, you got Allen, you got Sagittarius film. Clarify what wants closure with you. Who is this that wants closure? Why do we want closure? Clarify closure. You got 4 cups. Clarify what wants closure with you. Why is that? We want closure with the collective. You got the 7 of Wands in reverse and the 4 of Cups. Somebody could be born in 74. Somebody could be 47 as well. Yeah. Whoever this is with this four of cups out here is giving somebody that feel they could be reevaluating things, like feeling this disconnect, or they just, dealing with some type of depression. But it's got a lot to do with them possibly like holding back, like, trying to stay their distance or something like that. Yeah. Because you got the page of swords at the bottom of the deck in reverse. So somebody definitely making up shit, spreading rumors, gossip, stuff like that. So this could be a younger person, like I was saying, are just very immature. But with this four of cups and this seven of wands in reverse, it's giving somebody that possibly, is looking at, some of the offers that the cups, that they didn't take, like some missed opportunities here, like to express themselves, to express their emotions or something like that, or they had a very different way, or a very unrealistic way of expressing their emotions or trying to get their point across. But now somebody feels as though like they feel like giving up, like somebody feels like, like this lack of motivation, to move forward, so it could be, a lot of depression, could be some anxiety as well. What's the four of cups with the seven of wands in reverse? Clarify. Four of cups with the seven of wands in reverse. Wants closure with you. What's the four of cups with the seven of wands in reverse? Yeah. You got the devil in reverse with the queen of swords in reverse. Somebody releasing, some negative, things that they may have been attached to, or using as a way to cope, or like a way of being, especially if they have some toxic lifestyle or something like that. Because you knew how he was in the closet the whole time. She was in the closet the whole time. Take how it resonate. But this is somebody that, is releasing, whatever it is they feel as though has put them in a bad place with people, especially with you. You got water out here so far. Somebody could be a water sign with air in the chart. You got earth out here, Capricorn energy with the devil in reverse, and you have seven of wands, more fire. So yeah, somebody, they feel some type of way now that they, looking at something differently. I feel like, someone may have felt like you would be overcritical, or they were dealing with somebody like that, or I feel like somebody felt like you would be that way, or somebody they were with was like this in their past. Like somebody was easily influenced. You know what I'm saying? It's like easily manipulated and things like that. So this person is freeing themselves possibly of a queen of swords. Could be a masculine, energy that's just in a queen of swords, and it's um incompassionate, kind of energy. Because I feel like somebody, was very critical, or they feel like somebody would be. But I feel like it's got something to do with somebody like not having any compassion, not have, just lack of empathy, right? Just very cold hearted. But this is, somebody that's not it, they don't speak from, a good mind. Like this is somebody that would just say shit, regardless of, how you take it and stuff like that. So words do wound. So whoever this is, they could be this bully that this person, was like. Even if even if it was a masculine being this way, it's like somebody, being sharp, with their tongue. What's the Queen of Swords in reverse about? What's this Queen of Swords in reverse about? What's the Queen of Swords in reverse? Ten of Swords. Gemini energy. At the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, somebody um feel like this was, the what they say, the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. I feel like that was, I feel like somebody feels as though like that was it. Like, mm, that's what this is about. This is about, some betrayal. Like somebody feel like being a certain way or the way something, was, um, is what ruined things. Yeah. Mm, mm. And I feel like whoever this person is, like I feel like somebody felt as though somebody was overcritical. I feel like somebody was in somebody else's ear, right? Like I guess like trying to keep them from changing. It's like somebody saying, I don't know what you're changing for now. Like you've been this way all this time. Who gonna take you serious? Like it's who gonna take you serious after been like this, been like that. And I feel like somebody was easily manipulated. I don't want me saying that. Excuse me, but yeah, they were easily manipulated, like easily convinced. That whatever somebody was saying, the way they were saying it, was the reason. They should stay where they at, keep being where they are, being how they are, things of that nature. Like, but somebody's releasing themselves from some type of demonic, some dark attachment, addictions, things that they may have, indulged in, a way of life, an outdated way of thinking, handling things, how handling people. And I feel like somebody, yeah, because I feel like you may have, mm-mm. Somebody was dealing with somebody that was constantly like reminding them of an old version of themselves. And I feel like that's where somebody, had this betrayal. You know what I'm saying? Like deep wounds. Because I feel like somebody may have had like some bad, connections, that they have been in before. But I feel like the way this one ended with you, I feel like this person, realizes, how much they put into it that actually, they didn't put into something that actually ruined what they had going on, or like what could have been. Hmm. What's that Four of Cups by itself? Clarify that Four of Cups by itself. Wants closure with you. Hmm. You got talking shit, and you got Three of Cups that came out. Whew, child, listen. Whoever this is, it could have been somebody that you went out with, partied with, went to gatherings with, lover or friend. But this is somebody that possibly was talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Like gossip behind your back, spreading lies. You know, smiling in your face. And let's just say this is a lover situation. This is somebody now is looking at um celebrating with you, or they looking at the times y'all did, but yeah. I feel like whoever this is that wants closure with you, this is somebody that, they could have rejected your offer or something like that. It's somebody you used to hang out with, go to parties with, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Celebrations, family gatherings. Could be a girl group, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like there was somebody in this group that was talking shit, behind your back. And if it's like a person, like if it's a lover situation, it's like a lover had somebody that was talking shit about y'all, or especially about you to this person, or talking about this person with you, like behind their back. If it's a friendship situation, it's looking like somebody, that you possibly, are not like somebody reevaluating how they came off, how they treated you and stuff like that. So they kind of like don't know if they should come forward or something like that. Like, and they could be holding back, like just giving up, like when it comes to them coming forward, because this is somebody that you possibly, like I said, hung out with, went to parties with, stuff like that. But this is somebody that possibly was around other people that was talking shit about you behind your back. Like they may have been smiling in your face, spreading lies about you and stuff like that, right? But it's like somebody was around people that y'all hang out with, but it's given like somebody in that group is wanting to, that you used to party with or something like that, that was talking shit, and they probably, this person, outside of the rest of them, want some closure. And I feel like it's somebody wanting to, um yeah, like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, somebody feels as though like they want to make something right. And I feel like it's got something to do with, how it be guilty by association is what I'm getting. Like somebody was, they was hanging with these people. They may have known, the rest of the people, at in this group, in this party, or hanging out with other people, other friends, friends of their friends, or something like that. Um, People outside of you that you may hang with, that you got a friend girl, they got other friends outside of you that they probably be around, but you don't really know them like that. It's gossip like that. You know what I'm saying? And it could be, some people you always party with. You know what I'm saying? Link up with it. Y'all chill out, girl group. You know what I'm saying? Guy group, whatever. But it's like somebody in that group, like I said, they talk about another person behind their back, or they gossip and make shit up, spread lies and rumors. Because, like I said, they are very immature, very jealous, very envious. But this is how they, enjoy themselves when you're not around. You know what I'm saying? Or they have like some inside jokes or something they tell when you ain't around. But it's given like somebody wants to clear the air with you on their behalf. Because you got Sagittarius film out here. All right. But with the devil and this Queen of Swords in reverse, it's like somebody knows, they don't walk away like from whatever environment or group and things that they may have done or been like, around other people, or just in the past, just in general. Like somebody's freeing themselves, like they releasing, themselves from whatever this environment, this way of being, thinking is. Okay. And it's like, there may be somebody that's critical of them doing that. It's like, you've been doing it all this time. It's like that. It's like somebody feels as though like, yeah, but that's like a betrayal. Like that was, what ruined something. Ten of Swords. And like I said, even if it's a lover situation, it's the fact that somebody knows, um, the way they allowed somebody, to come off and be, seeing them for how it is now. It's like somebody knowing that regardless of, what doesn't happen already, it's like, I know better now. Like there's, possibly an apology, but I feel like somebody, wants to clear the air based off of the fact that they didn't allow somebody's third eye wasn't, open at the time. And I feel like somebody, was not grounded either at all. They was not nowhere near grounded. Okay. So for them to be how people say, oh, it's common sense. It's not as common as you think. You know what I'm saying? Clarify this Ten of Swords to one closure. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Because somebody sees you as, very abundant, you said, you know what I'm saying? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, like somebody sees you as somebody that's very abundant. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people around you that like you. They see you as somebody that gets a lot of attention. Um, yeah. And they possibly being a hermit right now, like reflecting, yeah. When it comes to your shine, you get a lot of attention. But it's, you're a very, reserved person, but you also very resourceful, helpful in a lot of ways. But I feel like you're very self-efficient, very independent. You know what I'm saying? You put a lot into yourself. You know what I'm saying? But that's the shine that you have. You know what I'm saying? That people, and being a light entity or light worker or being chosen, like you're gonna attract, light and dark energy. You know what I'm saying? Mostly, dark, but who is it speaking ill at work? Clarify, speaking ill about you at work. Won't your shine. Telling you shine was at the bottom of the deck. Karmic friends, what I said. Child. Can't fully trust them. Always some tension, low key competing with you. See what I'm saying? These are people that see you as a Nine of Pentacles, but at the same time, they're not gonna tell you that because it's the fact that they don't have that attention and compliments that people get them, and like they do you. Like somebody wants the attention that you get, but they smile in your face and shit all the time. Want to take your place, backstabbing the foot. Cause the ten of swords is out here. Give me some on this person talking shit about you at work. Won't your shine. You got the Page of Pentacles want to come out in reverse. Talking shit about you at work. Yeah. Aggressive too. Like you got the Knight of Swords out here now. Could be a Capricorn dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah, somebody, very determined. Like somebody sees you as somebody like a go-getter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody very ambitious, very accomplished. You go after what you want. There's a while somebody else out here fake flexing is at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. And you could have people that want to come towards you, give you an offer, or somebody, want to work with you. Or you could be working on something right now. You could be keeping it close to your chest with the Page of Cups. Um, when it comes to whatever it is that hold, that you've been keeping on lock, what you've been working on, it's like something you're really passionate about. All right. Give me some more about this talking shit about you at work, speaking ill about you at work. Want your shine. What's going on with this karmic friends? Speaking ill about you at work. Wolf in sheep's clothing. Telling you now they be. I just because they invite you don't mean they like you. Okay. Certified wolf in sheep's clothing. Talking, speaking ill about you at work. Want your shine. How would they know who this person is? The wolf in sheep's clothing. Yeah, you got the death in reverse. Like these are people, I'm telling you, they resist change. This is somebody that's, they repeat negative patterns all the time. Like this is somebody that, because you got death in reverse. This is like somebody's heart chakra ain't even activated. So it got a lot to do with this person's self love and how they see themselves, how they view themselves. You know what I'm saying? And people that don't like you for, the smallest reasons is people that see things in you that they don't see in themselves, and they don't know how to get there. And some of them don't even, strive enough at work to be a better employee, let alone a better person. Okay. Sometimes, some things are just hard. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Okay. You can be around good people, but that ain't gonna make you a good person. Okay. You can be around like high vibrational people, but it's not gonna make you high vibrational. It just means you're a creativity muncher. It just means that your ass lacking and you refuse to look within, do your shadow work, be honest with yourself, even when you're by yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody's fault if, you got good standing, strong-minded people, around you, and you still fearing changing because you're gonna lose friends. They wasn't your friends. That's the whole point of change. All change ain't bad, but it's necessary. I mean, you gotta change your damn clothes sometimes. You gotta change your drawers, your underwear sometimes. You know what I'm saying? At some point you're gonna have to change it. So if it's gonna cause people to fall away and walk away from you or talk shit about you, they was doing it before you did that. Before you made the change, they was already doing it. It's out here. Some things that the Most High God called you to do when it comes to your purpose, when it comes to you awakening, this is why some people refuse to do it. They just stay low vibrational, stay in that environment, that way of being, and ride it out to the Most High call them home because they get that far off their path. But right here, you got somebody that's possibly in fear of like what it looks like, starting over, or a new beginning. Okay, could be somebody that's going through that don't like. You know how some folks like, man, I just stay with this person because I just don't see myself starting over, starting fresh, just dropping everything and just going, from square one, just from the ground up. Like, yeah, sometimes you have to, and if you don't, then the Most High will step in, and you ain't gonna like how he do it. You're gonna lose everything probably overnight, and ain't nothing you can do to stop it because you refuse to do it on your own. Especially the people around you that's keeping you from getting to the prize, getting to the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you struggling 10 of swords to get to the bag, 10 of wands to get to the bag, but it's the people around you that's holding you back because they don't want to see you there, not before them. Because whoever this wolf in sheep clothing is could be a low vibrational water sign, but they resisting change. This is somebody that, they wear a mask. Okay? They wear a mask. Wolf and sheep clothing with the death in reverse. Wolf and sheep clothing with the death in reverse. Who's the on this person? Yeah, got the 4 swords in reverse. So when it comes to them, possibly feeling like, they can't. It's like somebody, possibly, want to say something more, but it's like Hold on, y'all. All right, collective. But this four swords is giving like somebody, especially with it being in reverse, somebody that is feeling burnout. Like this is somebody that is going through some type of exhaustion. This is somebody that is very restless. I feel like somebody got a lot of anxiety issues. Like a lot of their issues is centered around anxiety, a lot of depression, but it's like something is like somebody losing faith in, them possibly being where they should be or being, where they feel like they could be. Shoulda, woulda, coulda kind of shit. Like somebody, clarify the four swords in reverse. What's the four swords in reverse? Why is it four swords in reverse? People can see you as somebody that they can talk to, like confide in or something like that, but it's like somebody at work can't whoever this is, they trying to compete with you, but somebody feels like a lot of like they feel burnt out. You know what I'm saying? Like they can talk ill about you all day at work, but it's like they can't get to the level that you on with people. They can't, and they feeling burnt out trying to do it. Why? Because the Queen of Cups is out here. Like um there's a divine feminine out here. Somebody doesn't like the shine that you in because of the qualities that you have about yourself. It's not how you look, it's not, what you're wearing and stuff like that. It's your character that somebody don't like. It's something, it's your way of being. And I feel like somebody doesn't realize, how hard you've had it to be where you at right now or to be the person you are. Like somebody don't realize maybe you was on a level at one time, maybe you was this way at one time, when you were going through things, but I feel like that was short lived. You know what I'm saying? Like you took different routes, for different circumstances, different ways of being, and it probably got better over time, whenever it came to you dealing with struggle or hardship or something like that, or things that may have been challenging. But for somebody else, it's like somebody feeling burnout. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of anxiety. But I feel like it's because somebody. This is why somebody talks ill about you at work so bad because they feel burnout. Like somebody, child. Like, don't nobody really have a lot of faith in this person. They don't really have a lot in themselves. Clarify who wants he wants to. He was in the closet the whole time. Show me this person. Mm. Got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Just showing that somebody, had a unhealthy lifestyle. You got the Star in reverse at the bottom of the deck, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And I feel like this is why somebody, may have been not just low vibration, but I feel like this is why they money flow and a lot of that, was affected because of, them being got a lot of unrealistic goals of how they were showing up. You know what I'm saying? Clarify this Page of Pentacles. He was in the closet the whole time. Clarify with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Pentacles in reverse about. Yeah, this person could have been, in a big D energy, or they could have been dealing with somebody like this that, they were given to. You got bad habits, bad karma. Four of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Clarify the Page of Pentacles in reverse with Boss Daddy. In their head, yeah. And this could have caused you to have a lot of, be in your head a lot with this person, and them, you having a lot of trust issues with them. Yeah, yeah. This person definitely had you in your head a lot. Could have had you making a lot of assumptions. Give me some more on this Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you got the Page of Wands in reverse. Like I said, somebody very impulsive, but unreliable, easily distracted, and easily tricked. Okay, like somebody was out here just exploring. You know what I'm saying? But catering, and giving, this easily swayed, in another direction. You know what I'm saying? Easily. So with this Page of Wands out here in reverse, they could be a fire sign with Earth in the chart. It could be a fire sign dealing with an Earth sign. Yeah, but you got Sagittarius film out here as well. Give me some more on this Page of Wands in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Wands in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Mm-hmm. Got the Two of Swords to the Nine of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Somebody felt like it was a struggle too. Like somebody felt overwhelmed, with the stuff that they had to keep hidden. With this Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, like somebody felt like, it was a third party, but it was the fact that somebody was trying their best to keep it hidden. Like it was wearing somebody the fuck down, child. They could not. Mm-mm. Like somebody was paranoid. And about you finding out too, this would cause a cycle, to be like somebody being at a stalemate with another person because they struggle with this. hmm So, like I said, if I'm talking about a he, I could also be talking about a she. Give me something on the overall outcome moving forward. Because I feel like, whatever it is that somebody was dealing with, like, it's different for everybody. Some people, can build up that confidence enough to do it, faster than others, especially, when somebody's trying to keep it low key. But that's why some people that, have that confidence to just come out, they try to encourage their partners to, have that confidence and, to keep the anxiety part of it because they'll be there for them. But even that is not enough because they still, deal with what other people think of them. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the overall outcome moving forward? What's the overall outcome moving forward? What they need to expect? At the Ace of Cups. Why the Ace of Cups moving forward? Why the Ace of Cups in reverse moving forward? Five of Wands in reverse. What's the Ace of Cups in reverse? What's the Five of Wands in reverse moving forward? What's the Ace of Cups in reverse? With the Five of Wands in reverse? Yeah, you got the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. So, with somebody's judgment being clouded, like they getting some clarity now, water signs, somebody can be getting some clarity when it comes to them possibly, wanting to compromise, wanting to come to some type of truce, in somebody's money issue, being part of I feel like they bankruptcy or something is a thing of the past, or somebody's hiding that because it's in reverse. So it could be somebody coming out of that or realizing, why something, was slow moving or, not making any progress or something like that. But somebody, wants to compromise. And it's possibly because they were not seeing things clearly or they were not using their intuition. Okay. Somebody crown chakra was, not aligned. It wasn't activated. So this person also, don't know, didn't really know how to deal with all of what they had going on. But with the moon out here in reverse, like somebody getting that clarity now, on what it was that needed to be known. But it's like that person finding the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then it's also, dealing with suppressed emotions as well, because somebody did have, some emotions that they wasn't expressing at the time. But it's, somebody now wants to release, some type of tension between you and them. Like somebody wants to clear the air. They want to, bring some type of peace to a situation like finding, or it could just be them, trying to avoid some type of conflict, happening. Like they don't want that to be, something to come down to an argument and all that. You know what I'm saying? Where, a lot of harsh words, but it's, finding solutions, better solutions, healthier solutions. You know what I'm saying? And somebody's, wanting to express some emotion, you know what I'm saying, and clear the air because I feel like now somebody's, being given clarity, but they releasing fear at this time, to do that. So, but yeah, but I feel like somebody, being broke and all that is a thing in the past. Like, money will pick back up. Clarify this bankruptcy. Why is bankruptcy in reverse? Why is bankruptcy in reverse? Why is bankruptcy out here in reverse? Yeah, somebody ain't got some bad karma. That's some bad karma. Like somebody dealing with, or they were, But this is why somebody can't move on. Like they, with the magician in reverse and moving on in reverse, like somebody can't. They, somebody doesn't talk themselves into some bad karma. Like they done use their words, against themselves, trying to use it against you. So this, if you see, some co-workers or people, around you that's, let's just put it like this, people that done you wrong, like they feeling it now in their pocket, in their energy, like, yeah. So I'm gonna end it here, collective. Hopefully the message resonates and or it's helpful. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe on your way out. I would love to have you. All right. So till next time, I love you all. Mwah. Bye.